All right, family. Now this one here is gonna be a little different. And we're gonna title this one just the opposite of our other one. Our other video is titled "I Love You." Now this is gonna be the opposite. I hate you. Now we're not gonna put out a video about
Hate crimes.
hating because we don't want that. But we're gonna put a spin on "I hate you." Because think about it. For you, it's only natural that somebody may have done you wrong so much so that you be like, man, I hate this person. I hate that, and that's a strong feeling to carry. I remember you said something about that. You spending something about energy.
Oh, like spending so much, like, okay, one thing I don't know about y'all know about me, but like I really am into energy. Like people's energy is just, if you're just negative and nothing but hate or something, like, for one, it's just like you're just a loser because it's just like that. You want to be toxic, you want to be ugly every day by hating somebody, and 9 times out of 10 you probably hate this person, but you don't even know them.
Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of people, like, bringing it back to, like, slavery time. I'm not trying to go into too depth of that, but, like, so many hate crimes still to this day. Like, you don't even know somebody. They might be really a great, beautiful person, but constantly hating somebody, and it turns into ugliness.
For you.
Yeah.
Yes, but it's easier said than done, though, because I mean, you can tell me it's like, well, you gotta try not to hate that person. It's easier to say that than
if they
just
did you
do
wrong.
it. Especially, yeah,
If
if
they
they
did you
do me wrong.
Oh my God, I saw a post that I showed you yesterday. It said, quote, in quote, be the bigger person. It's basically saying, accept the disrespect. Like,
And even that, I have a problem with that.
yeah,
because
trying to be the bigger person.
You can't keep being a bigger person.
Yeah.
But one great thing I would say with the I hate you, is that, like I said, we putting a spin on the I hate you. One thing I've always loved is that statement where it says, for you to hate someone only means that there was a time you respected them and they respected you. It's just that some unforeseen event happened between you two that now that's why you feel like you hate them. But even that could be mended, and if it can't be mended, you don't, like she said, you don't spend that much time still hating them, because trust me, you will make yourself toxic with thinking about how much hate you got from this person. Just get away from it.
And if you're constantly hating someone, or you're just maybe hurt from somebody that did something to you, like you won't notice it, but you start to become the person who hurt you, or somebody that hated you. You start to become that person.
That saying,
Yeah.
hurt people.
Hurts people.
There you go.
Yep. That's how it was in the movie Soul. Remember?
That was a good
Lost
movie.
Souls.
That was a good.
Because you're stuck
That
on.
was excellent. A
You're
lot of people
stuck-
slept on that movie. That was
a lot of
good.
people slept on that movie. There's a
good
lot of
Disney movie.
intellectual,
Soul.
educational
That was.
scenes in that movie. The whole movie, and it was a
When
black.
she went in the
movie.
underworld, she's like,
Yeah, like people don't.
Like,
It's called
so
Soul.
it's
S-O-U-L.
really good.
It's a beautiful black kid.
Cartoon.
Yes,
yeah.
like a kid.
It went over a lot of people's
It
heads,
wasn't
but it
really
was great.
fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, she talked about that, like fixated things that people be so stuck on, like as in hate. You're so stuck on hating somebody so much, you become that person. You become a dark soul.
And that's what they showed in the movie.
Yeah, and they became dark souls.
You became a dark soul
Like,
because
it was
you
a
worried
great-
about this person you hate. Stop
But you know
worrying about
what's
it.
even more weird about that word? It's just that there's a person that you haven't even met.
That's what I was saying.
They not even agree, never had a conversation.
Yes.
And you hate that person.
Yeah.
You get that feeling, that sense. Not
And-
that the person ever done anything to you.
You're right. And a lot of times, especially in school, we let our friends influence us. I'm guilty of it. Let's say one of my closest friends, me and him tight. And he may not have a problem with somebody I don't even know or have affiliation with. And be like, every time we see that person, he be like, man, I can't stand that person, man. I hate that person. Next thing you know, I'm walking by the person like, yeah, man, I don't like him neither. Okay, you don't like him, why? Like, let's say somebody that ain't affiliated with my dude, they be like, why you don't like him? Man, I don't even know, man, but I just don't like that joker. Now you sound stupid.
I just think that by you hating somebody just makes you ugly. Like,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate, but it's a lot of people. Like, if you really just take the time to sit down and question yourself, like, why do you hate this person? 9 times 10, you might not even have a legitimate reason to hate somebody.
Well, I had a huge legitimate reason, like when we used
Yeah.
to live back in New Jersey.
Oh, my
you
gosh.
know,
Say the names.
And I'm not gonna say the names of it, but there was this one guy in the neighborhood that I just couldn't stand. Until this day, I just can't.
Yeah, because he was like a lot. I know why you
He's
hate
very
him.
dis-
He
he
was
was very
so
Love
loud.
thy neighbors. Love
Yeah.
thy neighbors.
Yeah.
She's
Now-
a Christian. Love
Yeah.
thy neighbors.
Now we got a video on that. Do you have good neighbors? That's what it's at. No, but you're right, because I remember like you used to watch the little girl. He was so loud outside. The little girl would jump in her sleep and start screaming. It's like it's because this guy is so loud outside. But mommy, she hated.
But no, for the most part, I knew that he was a gossiper. He was loud.
Yeah.
He was always
lying
talking about. Yeah, he's talking about. So that really made me. Really,
I used to make fun of mommy with that, because I used to be like, man, you hate you become one of the people like the movie Soul. Like you start to become toxic, because now it's like you ever hate somebody so much, and that's what's not good. That everything that person do bothers you. Yeah. Like they could be walking down the street and you be like, man, look at this person walking down the street.
I'm sorry, but I was.
Joe could be sitting on the porch. She'd be like, man, look at him sitting on the porch. Like, okay, and man, look at him eating a piece of ice cream. What do you mean eating a piece of ice cream? Like everything he do bothers you. Right?
And if you feel like the person around you is just giving you so much toxic energy, there's nothing wrong with removing and revaluing yourself and just be like, let me just remove myself from the situation.
There you go. That's
so
the
just,
remedy.
What's it said? Out of sight, out of mind.
Yes. Sometimes you gotta do that.
Sometimes you really have to
like
do that because hating on somebody is just gonna make you an uglier person.
It's true, and I agree 100%. But it's easier said than done.
But you see, when you're doing that, how much energy are you wasting on somebody?
Making a very valid point.
You're wasting
more
a lot
energy.
No, that's what I'm
energy
saying.
hating on
It's
someone.
totally right.
That's why they're saying, like, you know how you guys moved here? It's so quiet. You guys are not
Peaceful.
thinking. It's peaceful when you just remove yourself from situations.
Oh, definitely.
See on point.
Yeah.
It's so therapeutic when you don't hate somebody. It's
Matter of
just like
fact, that she said that. You said that. You said the best therapy is peace of mind.
Yeah, it's therapeutic. It's undefeated. It's like a medicine, a cure to not hate on somebody.
Oh well, all that is left behind. It's just that when you speak about certain people, that's how you still feel.
Yeah. All right, what you gotta say? Cause she didn't say
I've
nada.
been waiting. Y'all see that? Just excited over here. Oh,
She don't say. She don't say nada. I don't hear nada. You know?
Get out of here. No, when I hear the word hate, I can't help but think about and when I was in second grade, I remember I was in the auditorium one time and I had this friend named Rose. Do you guys remember Rose?
Yes.
Yeah, she was really hyper and just a lot of personality. Yes, and
Yeah.
I remember one day somebody pissed her off and she came running in the auditorium and she said, I hate her, I can't stand this girl. And she kept saying she hates this girl. And I remember there was this other girl was right behind me and she was just saying, hey, listen. Don't say you hate someone, okay? Please, don't say you hate someone. Say you hate traffic, or say you might hate this food, but please, don't say you hate it, okay? That's a really ugly word. And I'm saying, ever since she said that stuck in my life forever, because all I couldn't help but think about was, there must be a lot of love in this girl's house for her to say that to somebody.
And I like that. Say you hate traffic.
Yes.
Say you hate. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
That stuck with me forever, and and it makes so much sense now why they say it's a thin line between love and hate. Because you see a lot of couples out there, they could be so in love, and next minute they're trying to kill each other. And you're thinking, how could you be so in love? But it's that thin line between love and hate.
So you say that made me think of, remember the movie Baby Boy? Remember when they was having that fight? She's like, I hate you! I hate you!
Oh my God.
I hate you! But then all of a sudden they was back in the house making love. And so now that touches on the Prince song. I hate you. But like he said, but I can't love you unless I hate you. And I can't hate you unless I love you. And that's how Jody was. It's like, y'all had a love-hate relationship.
But see, that word is so easily come out people's mouth, out of a person's mouth.
But like Jada said, the girl said, I hate you. But I like how the other girl said, no, say you hate traffic, say you hate the weather, the food, but don't say you hate a person.
Yeah, because
honestly, when you say that you'll hate a person, there's a lot more behind that word.
Yes.
That means at this point, you don't care about this person. That means you will do anything to maybe get rid of this person or make sure that you don't hate them no more. Or they feel your hate. And that's why you shouldn't say you hate someone.
Even in a relationship, when two people argue, they fell in love. They are in love and they can't live without each other.
Yes.
And when they get into this argument, the first thing they come out of it is like, you know what? I hate you. Just get out of my face. I can't stand you. But
ain't nobody get closer and make you hate them more than somebody close to you, like your family.
Remember, what was it? How to get The Tyler Perry movie with Janet Jackson,
Why'd I Get Married?
Why'd I Get Married? I think it was part 2. Remember Janet Jackson embarrassed
Oh,
her
she
husband
said I hate
at
you.
work,
He left out,
and he
guys.
got in a car accident. Like you never
And now
know.
she regrets
like,
for the rest of her life.
yes, you saying that to somebody you never know in a flash of an eye second. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
the
So
person you love that you claim you hate is dead. Now you can't take it back.
That is
So like I said,
true.
be careful with that word. Like she said, the friend told her, no, don't say you hate. Say you hate traffic, you hate the weather, you hate food.
And nobody
But be
wants
careful.
to be ugly. Like, have a beautiful toxic trait. Don't have I said beautiful toxic trait. Have a beautiful trait. Don't have that ugly hate trait in you. Like,
Yeah.
it's just something that's negative and nobody wants to be around. And then you're wondering why nobody wants to be around you.
It'll
Like
bring
you
you
said,
down.
It drains
Yes,
you.
it'll bring you
It
down.
do take more energy to
Not
hate
make
than
you
a smile.
Yes.
Yeah. So on that note, remember, like she said, it drains you. It's toxic. You know,
The energy is
it's
just off.
taking your
on you.
energy away from you. So get away from that. Don't spend so much time hating somebody. Get away from that person. Like my wife said, the best therapy is peace of mind.
Mine.
Therefore, you get rid of that hate.
Mhm.
And on that note, I'll let y'all
Wait,
go.
family hug.
Yes.
For the Mrs. Love. So you guys know.
Okay, your head.
Okay,
Okay,
you're right into my head.
head. More.